Rockstar Games is hard at work on Grand Theft Auto 6, and while many are thrilled to hear they'll be able to spend money on shark cards in a new version of gaming's most insane crime spree simulator, Rockstar has finally dealt the killing blow to the criminally undersupported Red Dead Online. In a new blog post dated July 7th, 2022, Rockstar formally announced that major support has come to an end as they shift resources to Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm LittleBobby from 59 Gaming Direct. I'm here to walk you through the latest announcement from Rockstar and what it means for Red Dead Online going forward. Before we start, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you can stay up to date on all the gaming news, reviews, and more that we put out here each week. Let's get into it. In the latest blog post titled Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Online Community Update, Rockstar said over the past few years we have been steadily moving more development resources toward the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series, understanding more than ever the need to exceed players' expectations for this next entry to be the best it can possibly be. And as a result, we're in the process of making some changes to how we support Red Dead Online. Firstly, with both new and experienced players engaging in the wealth of activities already added to this massively rich world, including specialist roles, story-based cooperative missions, competitive showdown modes, and much more, we will continue to showcase those unique additions through Red Dead Online's monthly events as we move forward, so players of all levels can enjoy everything the vast frontier has to offer. Alongside special seasonal events and experience improvements, plus other changes to enhance and maintain a healthy Red Dead Online environment, we plan to build upon existing modes and add new Telegram missions this year rather than delivering major themed content updates like in previous years. And we will continue to highlight and share the creative efforts of our Red Dead community at every opportunity via the newswire and beyond. Once again, we want to thank the community for the continued support. We are truly grateful for all the constructive feedback we've received up to this point and hope you keep it coming. This direct feedback from players has been instrumental to the ongoing success of both GTA Online and Red Dead Online, and an integral element of what helps us continue to evolve and improve as we push ahead towards the future. So we all know how companies are with their PR speak, and that's absolutely what this is. So Red Dead Online has obviously always taken a backseat to Grand Theft Auto Online, and the reason is simple. It's shark cards, right? We all know that Rockstar is a business, they're in it to make money, and GTA 5 is one of the most profitable games that has ever existed. They have made billions and billions of dollars on Grand Theft Auto Online over the last 9 years, and I don't see them stopping support for that, because it keeps the money flowing in. The problem with this is that a great online experience like we had with Red Dead Online is something that we can't really get anywhere else but from Red Dead Online. The fact that Rockstar never really supported this game, and the fact that now they're saying, oh, thank you for all the feedback, but we're ending support, is fairly disingenuous to the extremely dedicated player base that Red Dead Online has had. I remember last year seeing the hashtag Save Red Dead Online because players of Red Dead Online have been wanting content for the game for so long, and there hasn't been any real major updates that are worth anything in about a year and a half, maybe going on 2 years now. Sure, they've added those little Telegram missions and special little events, but people have wanted content to come from Red Dead Online. I know my brothers both played a bunch of Red Dead Online, and by the time I started playing Red Dead Online, they told me, hey, you know, the development and the content has kind of slowed down, but it's really fun. And man, what I played, it was great. But once I started playing it on PC, there's obvious lack of support for hacks and things like that. Plus, the content just kind of runs dry after a little while because they just never really added that much to the game. GTA 6 obviously is going to be a great experience, and we want people to have that experience, but it's such a shame that Rockstar has let a great title like Red Dead Online go out the window because they simply want to make more money on the Grand Theft Auto franchise, and they know that there's a larger player base that will continue to support the Grand Theft Auto franchise no matter what. That means that those who did support Red Dead Online kind of get left by the wayside, and it's really a shame because the game offers something that really nothing else does. Sure, in GTA I can fly a fighter jet or a helicopter or shoot a rocket launcher at a tank, all that stuff that we can do in GTA 5 Online. But if I want to form a posse with my friends and go do some good old-fashioned outlawing like a cowboy, I can't really do that anymore because they're not going to be supporting the game going forward. We're never going to have new content for this awesome experience that was Red Dead Online. And one of the main questions that this really brings into the spotlight is, will Rockstar do the same thing to GTA 6 Online if it doesn't move people over, especially if it's only on the newer consoles, which a lot of people still struggle with getting? If you can't get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, then you might not be able to move to GTA 6 Online when it comes out. And so you're going to stay on GTA Online on GTA 5. Why wouldn't you do that? You've also invested a bunch of money into that ecosystem that it might be hard for them to convince you to move away from. So if GTA Online 6 comes out and it's not a smashing success like GTA Online for GTA 5 was, then what's going to happen? Is Rockstar just going to cut their losses like they did with Red Dead Online because it's not picked up right away? I mean, remember, the reason Red Dead Online wasn't picked up right away was because the story mode came out first, and so people had to wait months and months for Red Dead Online to come out. By then, the hype was kind of over. People played the single player. They were like, this was great. Red Dead Online comes out, but then there's other new stuff that's already out. I think at that point, like Warzone had come out, all these other big multiplayer titles, and people were still playing GTA Online. So with GTA Online and its utter dominance of the Rockstar Online space, who's to say that Rockstar might not make that decision to go, hey, GTA 6 Online, we're going to cut support for that too and just support GTA 5 for the next 5 to 6 years until we make something else that we can try and capitalize and make money from. Any way you look at it, this is not a good look for Rockstar. The passion and dedication of the Red Dead Online community had been met with nothing but silence for about 18 months now. They knew that they weren't going to put out any content. They let people believe, hey, we're still working on stuff, but they knew they were going to let this turn into a zombie game, kind of like Anthem, where it's there, the stuff is there to do, and the kind of basic rotations happen, but now there's really nothing new for you to enjoy. If you've played it and reached the end of the content that they put out, then that's the end of the game, and that's a real tragedy for such a great live service, one with so much potential that brought such a unique experience and created such a great and brilliant world for people to interact in, only to have it walked into a shallow grave where it's going to be buried and forgotten because they want to see those profits from Grand Theft Auto, and that's the only real thing that's mattering to Rockstar these days. We even saw it when they put out the trilogy remasters, how poor those remasters were on just about every platform. It's clear that they're not putting in that development time and that energy into anything but Grand Theft Auto Online, and that's a real shame because Rockstar has shown that they can really deliver high quality content for any game if they set their mind to it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is still one of the greatest games ever made. It is one of the best experiences I've ever had in a game, and they can do things like that, but here they're definitely just choosing to take the money over creating unique experiences for players to enjoy. So that's about it. That wraps up my thoughts and opinions on this news. What do you think about this news? Are you excited about Grand Theft Auto 6? I know a lot of people are. Are you sad that Rockstar is ending support of Red Dead Online? Personally, I really wish they would have continued to give us more and more stuff to do in that game, but that's the way of the world. Unfortunately, they're a business and they got to do what they got to do, I guess. But let us know down in the comments below your thoughts on this situation. Again, I'm LittleBobby. This has been 5-9 Gaming Direct. Make sure you leave a like down below if you did enjoy this video, and we hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.